Hi there, my name is Max and I'm a partner at GOLAW Law Firm, Ukraine. In my videos, I share insights on investment opportunities in Ukraine, and today I'm going to point out my thoughts on small-scale privatization and, more interesting, how to win an auction. So why to participate in privatization in Ukraine? The privatization presents an opportunity to buy assets that are less profitable than they would be in the private sector. The majority of the assets have huge potential due to their location and adjacent infrastructure. The government promotes the privatization and entices the investors to participate by making prices attractive. So, what assets are available? In general, all types of state or community-owned assets are available on website privatization.gov.ua. Property complexes, for instance, State Commercial Enterprise Hotel Slovyansky or Skadovsk Sea Trade Port. Real estate and separate property including unfinished construction, for instance, Gaisinski Distillery or Vishnyaki operating location and alcohol storage. Shares and interest owned by the state in companies. As an example, mine construction company Ukrzahid Vuglebud. So can a foreign investor take part? Yes, foreign investor can participate in privatization. Foreign individuals and companies are allowed to take part directly. A few restrictions are currently in place for companies that do not comply with the regulation or anti-money laundering, and those with undisclosed information about beneficiaries and offshore companies. How to win a privatization auction? There are several tips to follow that may increase investors' chances to succeed in privatization auctions. Prepare in advance. The information about small privatization assets is disclosed publicly after announcement of an auction. The auction itself happens in 1 month. However, preliminary due diligence of the asset is possible to conduct before the disclosure. At least major legal concern may be addressed beforehand. It also helps to assess the value of the asset and determine what competition you may face on auction. Communication with authorities. Advisors with experience in privatization and in working with a state property fund may help investor with getting insight on the asset and real state of affairs. The GR assistance comes handy on every step of an auction from preparation to conclusion of sale and purchase agreement. Prepare impeccable documents. Privatization attracts a lot of scrutiny from the authorities, the public and all competitors. Any small irregularity may be used for the formal excuse to bar the winner from purchase. Be ready financially. Be ready to meet your financial commitment, because if you fail to conclude the sale and purchase agreement and to pay the price in time, you will be prohibited from privatization in future. What are the pitfalls? The investor should think well in advance about using corporate structures for privatization purposes. Newly formed special purpose vehicles and shell companies are not always suitable. Antitrust clearance. Winning the auction is not the end. Investors should be ready to go through antitrust clearance. It will take some time and resources to get such clearance before you could enjoy the ownership. License to do business with some assets. Investor could acquire certain assets, for example, distillery of Ukr, but in order to operate it, the license may be required. Special conditions for purchase of certain assets. Purchase of certain assets, for example, in spirit industry, will be accompanied with some limitations on future business. Investor might be required to keep staff or know to change the nature of business of the enterprise for a while. I know you will have more questions and you can leave them below or drop me an email. Stay tuned, take care, and good luck!